This is a reaction I'm super excited for because it's something that I wasn't expecting to happen. I've only received so many requests on the channel, but this is coming from an actual band and someone in the upcoming progressive metal scene that I've never heard of. Lucas, the bassist from the band Press to Enter, sent me a beautiful message on Instagram giving me a request to react to their new song Painkiller and give my thoughts on it. And I'm honored that they would think my reaction would be anything that would interest them, so I'm super excited to check them out. I'm always hungry for new music and new upcoming bands, anything that can help modern progressive rock and progressive metal grow. A good thing for me, and I hope I'm going to enjoy this song. Thank you so much for the request, Lucas, and I'm super excited to see what your band has to offer. I haven't done any research into them or their sound yet. Tried my best to just keep it 100% pure to the reaction. With that being said, I don't know much else about them, so I guess I just have to go and check out their sound. This is going to be Painkiller by Press to Enter. Thank you so much. Painkiller, Press to Enter. Let's see what they're all about. Already just some beautiful harmonics in there.
I'm close to losing my mind. Sadly,
female vocals. Let's go.
The sun is too close to the ground. Feels like I'm burning.
Always looking for more bands in this progressive scene with some good female vocals.
Lying about my self-control. Am I on my own again? Tell me, tell me, tell me. I need a painkiller. Where's the painkiller? Give me a painkiller to make me say I need a painkiller.
Guitar harmonies.
Where's the painkiller?
They got the hooks already, man.
To ease my pain.
It's a beautiful groove. Just a little plucking staccato.
We've been here
The hi-hat,
1,000 times.
accents, and rolls are so tasteful.
Promise not come through. Close minds far from the ground. They lift me
The way the singer shortens some of the words at the end of her phrases. Whoa! Dude, there's some craziness going on here. It's interesting that they haven't actually opened up into a groove here for this chorus yet. So I can't tell if it's really interesting structure, but it makes it so there's not too much going on. That is super nice. Airy. The guitar harmonies were great in there. What? How did we get here? What? Finally opened up into it. I see. Just wanted that last chorus to have the punch. Wow. Man, I have a lot of thoughts.
Ease my pain.
Really, really interesting. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep the headphones on and maybe just take it from here for a second. There were lots of interesting layers within there, and the female vocals grew on me a lot, even just through such a short track. They feel like they fit right in with the sound, and the airy melodic synths within the background feel super necessary to holding everything down. I love that little syncopated guitar melody with that hi-hat groove that kept it going through that. I forget if it was the first or second verse, but that was probably my favorite part of the track. Towards the end, everything was getting just a little bit too frantic for me, and listening to that repeating chorus and hook throughout it in such a short song, I'm very curious what their motive was with all of the speedy keyboard solos, the guitars, and all the chops that they threw into that song at the end. Whether they're just having a little bit of fun or it really served a purpose to the message, I'm not sure. But I'm curious what they would have to say about that, because for me it didn't quite work, and that could just be a personal thing, because for me, most of the time, in prog songs, when there are so many things going on like that, it can take me out of the song quickly if it doesn't match up with the tempo of the beginning with such a controlled melody, controlled groove. It feels like a different song to me. And I'll throw out a band like Aviations for a good example, because the one thing I notice with these kind of bands is they're just incredibly, incredibly talented, gifted musicians. The people in Aviations went to Berkeley. They create some of the most technical and intricate music out there, and I love their album from this year, but there are a few songs on there that just go too all over the place for me to really sink into them all the way and fully appreciate the song. They take me out in spaces, and I understand watching them because they're so talented. Watching some of the playthroughs and things, it almost seems like they have to make it that intricate for them to stay in it and enjoy it and have fun and like challenge themselves as musicians. But my absolute favorite songs on that album are some of my favorites from the year, and they are songs like La Jolla and Pure, where they bring everything down. There's not all of that craziness going on. They just hone in on one single idea instead of multiple, trying to throw it into some sort of crazy bombastic arrangement. They just hone on this one thing, and the amount of beauty that they can bring into that with the talent that they have is something that I think barely any bands in the world can pull off. So I'm sensing some of that here. We'll see where their sound goes, and because of that, I'm actually gonna veer off course a little, and I'm gonna check out the single they put out before this a few months ago, so I can see if there's more of a whole scope to their sound. If anyone from the band watches this, do let me know what you're thinking with that. It didn't quite work for me, but the song itself had some great moments. The band has some promise for me. I'll keep listening, and I'll be keeping my eye out for more releases from them because I love the vocals, and I can tell the passion is there also to create uplifting music. It felt fairly happy tonally, and that's always something I'm looking for. So I'm curious to see where they'd go from here. I'm going to check out one more song from them. It's going to be Pall to the Wall. So let's see where their sound goes from here, what they put out before this, and we'll see what I think of that one as well. That bass is so chunky. That little pull transition into this marching riff was excellent. The way they ended that little half step earlier was really nice. Not afraid to play around with some time signatures, I'm noticing, which I will always give credit to. Ooh. Guitar work is incredible here. Bands that aren't afraid to put some synth in the front of their music something I really appreciate.
Clouds keep on floating, I can't stop staring. Mind space exploding, an endless caring. I can't seem to listen.
I feel like some Taken-style syncopation within the chorus there. Nice melodies. The contrast with the distortion, it enhances this part. I can tell these melodies are gonna get stuck in my head. Man, this is really nice.
It's in you,
Nice change up on this verse.
must push through.
Does feel like it's pushing the song forward into a slightly different avenue.
By strangers' mind, it came strong. Glasses
Curious if we go straight back into a chorus from here or take a little adventure off. It feels like we're kind of veering in a different direction.
rose-colored you. Don't affect me, don't cut
I was wrong, but I don't mind 'cause it's beautiful.
eternally. Painted with glowing strokes.
Oh, it's super warm, like heartwarming. Happy prog metal. The synth mimicking the voice a little is a nice touch. Alright, make it bigger. What the hell? What on earth is that bass line? What? Sorry, I'm like looking over at the playthrough right now, trying to figure out what is going on. That was ridiculous. Yeah, alright, so my point about them stands here. They are incredible technical musicians. Lots of respect, man. Never heard anything like that. Never. Whoa. Is there a little bit of a key change here? Yeah, definitely a key change. Interesting choice. Wow. These guys have personality, I can tell. All right. Now, that last song hooked me in more, and I feel like it was more controlled as a whole song, as a whole message. The riffs and transitions were excellent, and especially the melody during that chorus really caught me in and makes me want to go listen back to that song, because some of those little syncopations, transitions between it, the way it was hopping around and didn't feel corny or cheesy. It was perfect, catchy melody that remained complicated, emotional, and perfect for this progressive scene, and exactly what I've been kind of looking for recently. So that was really nice to hear. That ridiculous bass riff that I still can't figure out just proved my point that these guys have incredible talent, and You can tell they're trying to put it out there in whatever way they can, and I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that the guitar solos, the craziness, whatever they throw into their music is just what feels good to them, because they've earned it getting to that point in their musical careers with that level of technical ability. And that still might just be a personal thing. I don't want to throw too many more bands in here, but Vola are probably my favorite band ever, and I love guitar solos, but through their whole discography so far, they've only had about 3 or 4 songs with guitar solos, and every time they brought one in, it has been perfect to enhance the story, which is why when I hear certain bands that throw them into every song with so much going on, it doesn't quite have the same impact for me after such well thought out projects and storylines and other artists. There's a lot going on here, but lots to build on, lots to be excited for me. As a musician, as a listener, I'm definitely excited to check out more, and if you guys drop some more stuff, if you drop an album, I'll definitely be checking it out over here. So I'm excited to hear where these guys go from here. This was Press to Enter with their 2 most recent singles. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any similar thoughts to me. These tracks feel like growers to me, but I'm definitely excited. I have a feeling that we will soon see exactly what they have to offer. Thank you so much again, Lucas, and we'll be back here again. Until next time.